and they're usually carried by American companies or Spanish companies. So even though there's problems in other parts of the world, sometimes their problems aren't as great as what is going to be experienced in the United States or in Europe. Another thing I wanted to tell you before we get off the air today, which is very important, is the Fed, through the primary trading mechanism, which is there's 21 dealers that deal consistently every day with the government and with the Federal Reserve. And they have been given outrageous amounts of money, along with other banks and insurance companies. And all of that money is being funneled into the stock market, and that's why it's staying where it's staying. Now, what happened today, I don't know what made the market go down, but it doesn't matter. Probably the consumer confidence figures dropped about 5 basis points, and that might have done it. But the point is this: it's way overpriced. And so that money in those entities can't keep the market from going down. It's going to go down. How far right now, I don't know, but I do know in the next year it'll test 6,600, and it could go lower than that, too. It could go down to 5,000 on the Dow. And I think eventually, if we're lucky, it'll go to 2,800 to 4,200 on the Dow, somewhere in that area, and I'll redefine that along the way. But we've been dead on these things, and not only gold and silver, but all these other calls. Well, I mean, there's thousands of people who got out of their homes at the top of the market because they read the International Forecaster.
I mean, Bob, I just don't think these people are buying into these numbers that the governments are producing anymore. These GDPs, everybody knows, how that had a positive, where it turned out where it was yesterday, and the unemployment. I mean, people are beginning to, I can't tell you how many articles, headlines, even on mainstream, indicating that, hey, the government is just downright lying about these stats.
That's right. And the government has lost confidence and credibility. And when you have that in a government, it's only a matter of time before it collapses and something else takes over. And it could go either way, the solution. I mean, it could be a dictator, it could be a change in the people who are just in government. People are mad, and they should be. They've been screwed so badly by these bankers. And I think what they should do with them is try them for treason, take all their assets away from them and their families, and hang them all. If it's too hard for you, we'll just shoot them all. If you don't have anybody to do it, just, give me an email and I'll do it for you.
Yeah. It's what, Bob? People wake up, they become accustomed to their lifestyle. They like it. They like their boats. They like their cars. They like their dinners out. They like the new shoes and everything else that came with their lifestyle, even though it was debt. I mean, they didn't pay for it. It was debt, but they liked it. And you take that away from them, and they get angry because they want it back. And they're mad at those who took it away from them. And, their biggest complaint, those that have gotten so much in debt, what I hear is they're really upset about these bailouts, these companies. They should have let them fail. The insurance company, the AIG, GM, let them fail. And, I'm not so sure they completely understand the whole picture, but
what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yep. So, I guess that's what it takes. If we're going to change anything, will they go and do any voting or anything like? Well, probably not. But anyway, I think we're just about out of time for today. Any final words of wisdom, Bob?
Gosh, I think I've given you enough today. And at least the banging stopped.
Well.
But I had to move again. I
Well,
had a
it
brand new
wasn't-
house that was falling apart. I couldn't believe it.
It wasn't so bad. It
Well,
wasn't
moving.
so bad.
That's 7th time in 7 years. I feel like a vagabond.
Well, at least it's not a tent. We know that. Anyway, thank you folks for joining us this afternoon. You're listening to Financial Survival. If you would like a complimentary issue to the International Forecaster, give us a call at 800-375-4188. And, of course, for all your gold and silver coins and investments, give us a call here on our 800 number. You can email us at discountgoldandsilver@yahoo.com. And, of course, visit our website at discountgoldandsilvertrading.net. And I think that's just about, it's been a, here's a quick question. Let's see if we can get it in. If it's not a long one, no. Alrighty, nope, it's too long. We'll have to get it there on Monday. And so, are you ready to pop out of here, Bob?
I am a Popperini.
Alrighty, folks. Make sure you join us on Monday. Our schedule's back to normal next week. So until then, be safe, good night, and God bless. And thank you for joining us. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Melody, and thank you all. Uh-oh, I talked too quickly.
Alrighty, Bob.
I don't know, Judy just broke something.
Uh-oh. Alrighty.
And thank you all for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.